Uh, Hello, all. Good morning. Uh, Hope you people are doing good. So this program, I've started a YouTube channel. So this YouTube channel, it covers a lot of things, from training Java, full stack developer, Spring Boot, microservices, Angular, latest technologies, and also it also covers the health tips, spirituality, and so I'll be posting under different segments. So this particular video is related to a tech stack, a kind of a lot of people, especially for the software employees, those who want to start career in as a software developer. So this video is about how to start a career as a software developer or a full stack developer, where your background might be a mechanical or a civil or electrical, or even if you're a computer science but you're not clear of the basics, but you want to be a full stack developer, right? So my first suggestion is, first you understand what is full stack. uh, it's look like a very complicated stuff, but end of the day it's just a logical ability, it's just a programming languages we combine together, multiple programming language, multiple frameworks we combine together, and then uh, we do a full stack. So basically, from I just want to make it as a line, like from no stack to full stack. So assume you don't know anything today, okay, but you want to be a full stack over the time, at least 3 to 6 months from now. So my suggestion is do a lot of homework. So these are the 4 points which I want to emphasize on. The first is on what is for full stack. A full stack is nothing but a front end plus back end and some database. Okay, so these three combinations is nothing but a full stack. Okay, so backend. First, what is a backend? Backend is nothing but a developing a web services or a microservices, or for an example, you search something in the amazon.com, right? And it might be getting some data. So you search iphone in the amazon.com, and then in the search, and then it will get some data from the backend. So you could see a lot of iPhones related stuff or some search item what you have done. So those data and all you're coming from a particular backend. Okay, some kind of a Java. So backend might be a different technologies. Okay, so you should start learning different backend technologies. Like either you are interested in Java, or if you are interested in Python or a C sharp or a Node.js. So these are the four backend technologies currently, which is very demanding in the market trend. So Java, Python, C sharp, and Node.js. So this is the backend technology. Okay, so you should start focusing on this, start learning from the scratch. Even I provide trainings on backend and front end. In the upcoming series, you'll find different modules of Java, Node.js, and all those stuff. So this is about backend. So once you're done with the backend, okay, so backend is nothing but the language. First, you have to learn the language. So Java, Python, C sharp, Node.js is a language. So you have to learn the language. Next, you have to learn the frameworks for developing those web services, like Spring Boot. You have Spring Cloud. For Node.js, you have Express.js combination. For Python, you have Django, and for C sharp you have .NET framework. So you need to know which language and corresponding framework. For Java, it's a Spring Boot. For Python, you have Django. For C sharp, it's a .NET. For Node.js, it's kind of a Express.js. Node.js itself backend, which is having Express.js framework for developing a web services. So then you have to, that's all, you work on that framework. Okay, next comes front end. So you develop a backend, but you need a user interface. End of the day, client is focusing on the user interface, right? They will be doing toggling and all those stuff. So you have to constantly learn the UI technologies. For learning UI technologies, first and foremost you should know is JavaScript, HTML, CSS. These three are primary things. Once you master all this, then you should go for a frameworks like jQuery, Angular, React. Earlier days, jQuery was there, like where you consume the API. So end of the day, what we are doing in the front end, we consume the backend. Okay, so there should be a framework, which, because from JavaScript directly you can consume, you cannot consume. You need a framework, right? So that framework is nothing but Angular or a React or a jQuery, which is responsible for integrating both front end and back end. So you should learn front end technologies. Then you comes for database. So end of the day, you'll be storing your data in somewhere, a cloud, or not cloud, some kind of a database, some storage. So it can be a NoSQL, or NoSQL you go for MongoDB, or SQL, like You for a you go for Oracle SQL, MySQL, Toad. These are the different technologies, Oracle related technologies, or Redis and all those stuff. So you should learn the database technologies, and then you start building an application. Just write a couple of service, write a CRUD operation, kind of a create, update, delete, do a backend, write a kind of a I'm talking in terms of Java, like write a develop a simple web service, which will do CRUD operation, like create, update, delete, and in the front end you just create a buttons, create, update, and then you consume the services. Right. That's how you can start it. So, assuming the learning and implementing, assume these entire modules take around 3 months if you do it perfectly. Okay. If you start with one technology, like take Java, learn Java, Spring Boot, microservices, architecture, and all those stuff. Then you come in front end, take any technology. But before that, start learning HTML, JavaScript, CSS. CSS, I would say keep it as last, if you are not fond of the entire designing. I would say JavaScript and HTML. Then go for a Angular, or start with jQuery. I would say jQuery is the best framework. jQuery nowadays, less people are using, but for your understanding of Ajax calls and all those stuff, you can start with jQuery. Then you can take Angular or React. Okay, so for Angular and React, you should know about typescripting also. So you should JavaScript and script, there's not much difference. TypeScript is more of a strictly type, but if you know Java, TypeScript is very easy. Okay, and then Spring Boot internally has H2 database, so you don't need to have a explicit database connections and all the stuff. You can have H2 database connection. You can just start writing a simple application. So this is how it is. So it's not complicated, just you have to have interest. The interest factor is very important, and play with that. When you play with that, you have a lot of online forums where you get any issues, you just get it in Stack Overflow and all those stuff, get it resolved. So but when you get a lot of issues, right, that's where you learn stuff, right? So you can easily become a full stack developer, provided the consistency with 3 months of effort should be enough. And then you building on your start learning different stuff inside, like Java security, Spring security, you have Spring Cloud, you have API gateways, and then in the front end you have micro front ends and all those stuff. So uh, yeah, it's not tough, but it just you have to start from scratch, right? So but anyways, I'll be starting trainings. I'll be having posting a lot of videos. If you need any trainings, you can explicitly reach out to me. I'll be sharing my mail ID. And if you like this video, like, share, and if you really want to get a lot of videos from me, please do subscribe. Thank you.